Going to be waiting for Jeff, aka iNcontrol, to go ahead and confirm that he is ready. And we are going to be playing on Metalopolis here as the first map, getting the standard map out of the way.
And we'll see. What's weird is that, okay, first of all, I just want to say for the record, getting Metalopolis out of the way, but Desert Oasis, wow, that's coming up soon. And you might be saying, how on earth did Desert Oasis get in this map set? I hate Desert Oasis. And the answer is this guy, right? I love Desert Oasis so much. But the reason I think most people dislike it, as we've said before, it's that map that you need to practice on just as much as the other 6 maps in the map pool, because it's so extraordinarily different, so I'm very excited for that. But what's weird here is that Metalopolis is the big, expanding, late-game emphasis map. But iNcontrol is very much so a one-basing Protoss player.
Yeah, well, looks like we're seeing good luck from LzGaMeR. Go ahead and wait for iNcontrol to say that we are good to start this match, just making sure. I don't want to start him. I don't want to get beat up by Jeff, basically, is the whole thing.
Seriously. He could probably bench the entire Western United States. He's a very, very strong man. So.
For sure.
Oh, yes, indeed. We are starting the match right now. I'm really excited to see how iNcontrol is going to be playing this. Again, he's a big one-basing player. He likes to get the Colossus very quickly against Terran. We'll see if he ends up doing that against LzGaMeR, going directly into Game 1 of Day 2 of the MLG StarCraft 2 inaugural tournament.
Indeed. Now, I want to see what the spawn positions are going to be here, because if it is cross-map, you definitely see a little bit of a more economical build from both players once they spot that to see where their enemies are. And the loading screen tricking me again. It is full.
Oh, it's the tension. The adrenaline is coursing through my veins. Or that, it's the caffeine. iNcontrol spawning at the left position. Ooh, this is already going to be a very interesting match. iNcontrol at the left as the blue Protoss. Blue, again, is the lower seed, but I don't know if that's exactly fair, as both these players are phenomenal. But LzGaMeR has been performing better than iNcontrol in this tournament, advancing farther in the winner's bracket, so he is the red Terran on the right.
Now let's talk a little bit about Team EG. They did send 4 members here. Machine, the Zerg player, Inca, the Protoss, iNcontrol, of course, Protoss player, and LzGaMeR. Love EG for sending that many people here to this tournament. Definitely a great sponsor in EG.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm so heartbroken that iNcontrol is having to play another one of his teammates. Machine actually eliminated from this tournament, losing first round to iNcontrol in, honestly, a game he originally had won in Game 1, but kind of faltering in the second game as a result of getting thrown a bit off and then getting eliminated in the loser's bracket by Cats from Team Root. So, I mean, again, so unfortunate that all those great players can't get the chance to advance, but such is tourney life. Indeed,
looks like iNcontrol has thrown down that pylon at 11. We're going to have to see when he throws down that gateway. Has queued up another probe. It is probably going to be around 13 as he is continuing to chrono boost. Looks like Depot going down for LzGaMeR. No quick Reaper tricks here, and Iraq's going down right now as well.
Yeah, and it looks like usual 13 barracks going down by iNcontrol. It looks like he's spending a lot of his chrono boost on probe. Excellent timing on that. We'll be getting a gas geyser shortly. And iNcontrol, I think it would favor his style if his opponent were at the top, but as we see, LzGaMeR is in the cross position.
And it looks like, I mean, these players, we talk a lot about LAN experience. We talked a lot about it yesterday, but these two players, some of the old schoolest people out there in StarCraft. So when it comes to LAN experience and tournament jitters, these guys really don't have it.
Yeah, they're very, very calm players, and I am so excited. I don't see any gas geysers. I was spamming them up here. No gas yet. LzGaMeR almost certainly going for a very fast expansion command center, and this probe is trying to make its way to the front of LzGaMeR's base, but I don't think it'll be able to get there in time. Oh, LzGaMeR needs to block the front. Yes, he is throwing down a supply depot. Excellent timing by LzGaMeR. Wants to shut down any scouting to that would let iNcontrol realize that no gas geysers have been built.
It looks like Cybernetics core is being thrown down from iNcontrol, so not going to see anything too crazy from him. No early 2-gate pressure, but you really don't see that too much. Nice control there from LzGaMeR with that Marine. He doesn't actually kill the probe, but that probe was not allowed into the base of LzGaMeR. iNcontrol, a little bit excited about getting that probe out.
Yeah, I mean, iNcontrol knows that that probe should have died, but again, it looks like it will get a second lease on life. He's sitting now at the right eye of the large unhappy face in the center of the map. I will show you it. The right Xel'Naga watchtower is an eye, the other Xel'Naga watchtower is an eye, and that bottom gold expansion is a very unhappy frown, and of course the furrowed eyebrows. So really expanding to either the chin or the forehead of the center of the map. Very risky, but can potentially be quite rewarding.
Looks like Warp Gate research has gone down from iNcontrol. He is going to be chrono boosting that as well. Of course, getting his first Stalker out, and here comes the command center from LzGaMeR, the 1-Rax fast expand opener.
And a bold command center at that. That's a very StarCraft 1-esque move, and in StarCraft 2, any young game, you'll always see players, you know, try to get a command center, but they'll hide it back here, wait for it to become an orbital command so it's safe, but LzGaMeR clearly has practiced, knows what he can get away with. Stalker out now for iNcontrol. So important to get that Stalker out to deny any scout.
Yeah, I've seen that LzGaMeR actually losing pretty much every SCV. He doesn't control it that much. He sets rally points, then it looks like he's forgetting about it in a lot of the series that we've actually casted here at MLG Raleigh. Looks like a bunker is going down from LzGaMeR. He saw that Stalker out. Marines don't do too well against Stalker, so he's going to go ahead and throw up a defensive building in the bunker.
So iNcontrol getting a very fast robotics facility. I'm curious if iNcontrol has actually scouted this fast command center, but look at this probe here. Ooh, this is very, very nice. He's building a pylon in the center of the map so we can begin doing some aggression with warp gates and also have a nice spot. And it also looks like he's hugging the bottom edge. I'm very curious to see if he will actually scout this command center.
Yeah, here comes that probe. Looks like it is going to see that command center, so he knows exactly what his opponent is up to. Robotics facility about to be finished now. I think he's probably going to go for a Colossus, but he might throw out a quick observer before getting that robotics bay.
It's always a little bit risky to rush for a Colossus, and iNcontrol playing so smart, getting a Nexus of his own. Look back in LzGaMeR's base, still no gas. I think that's very, very late, unless LzGaMeR is going to try to be real crazy and throw down another command center. I'm very shocked that he isn't getting his gas geysers there. They finally go down, so I mean, iNcontrol is going to be in just glorious shape going into the mid game. Yeah,
it looks like he did throw down the robotics bay as well as getting that observer chrono boosting now just to see what is going on inside the main of LzGaMeR. 3 racks right now with no tech or reactor on them. Haven't seen any other tech from LzGaMeR right now. Just go ahead and getting his expansion up.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned because LzGaMER's been having his money hover around 200 to 300, and all that money could be spent on something very useful, such as getting faster refineries, getting more gas, getting upgrades, or something along those lines. But it looks like LzGaMeR thinking about doing a very early push. This is very creative on his part. Honestly, a lot of Protosses are going to be thrown off. And look at this, iNcontrol doesn't even have his second or third warp gate done. The robotics bay has just finished, so Colossus hasn't even begun yet.
Yeah, this is a nice little timing here from LzGaMeR, making sure to get those Marines in before that Colossus can just come out and kill pretty much every Marine on the map. Expansion has finished for iNcontrol, and he does see that there are a ton of units moving his way with that Observer, and he only has 3 Stalkers right now to defend against this attack from LZ.
Oh my god, this is such a brilliant timing by LzGaMER. It looks like iNcontrol hasn't even transferred any probes to the expansion. He knows how dangerous this is, and 3 bunkers getting planted at the front of the base. iNcontrol has a good amount of Stalkers. He's trying to do good damage, but that is so many Marines iNcontrol. Oh, look at that great micro, trying to pick off all those units from a good distance. The Marines aren't really getting too many shots off, and I'm very impressed by iNcontrol's ability to just stay alive in this spot.
Yeah, it looks like he does have a sentry out there, so he can try to force field those Marines off. Those bunkers have finished, though, and the Marines have taken up shop inside of them. Ooh. He's probably going to be losing this Nexus right now.
Oh, God, that Nexus is going to be falling. There it goes down. Absolutely nothing that iNcontrol could have done about it, but there is one Colossus done. But again, because he took that Nexus, he's a little bit low on the money, has not started the range upgrade for the Colossus. So, honestly, if he can get enough air units up, or if he can get some sort of big Marauder mix, then LzGaMER is going to be absolutely fine against these Colossi.
Looks like back in the main of LzGaMER, he has thrown down one factory with a tech lab getting on, and another factory coming down, not getting the starport right now. Not sure if he's actually seen the fact that Colossus are out on the map.
Let's take a look. Going into the LzGaMER cam, no, it doesn't look like he has any idea that that is out right now. iNcontrol just smartly rallying his Colossi to the right cliff so that way he can pick off any incoming Marines or that sort of thing. Going down to LzGaMER's base. Oh, wow, this is very unusual. He is getting siege mode, but he's not getting any tanks. That's going to be a little bit hard to make use of.
Looks like the extended thermal lance has just begun researching from the Protoss player iNcontrol. He doesn't have too much chrono, or actually he can be chrono boosting one thing, but looks like he's going to be holding it for a little bit longer. He's getting another Colossus out right now, and he's probably going to move this Colossus into position to go ahead and harass that, but he doesn't have the range upgrade, so he's not going to be able to hit it from the high ground.
And that's such a good positioning by LzGaMER, not too close to the ramp, so he cannot be abused with that high ground mechanic in StarCraft 2. But also being able to control the ramp as well. So it looks like, iNcontrol not going to wait at all, just going to rush out there and needs to pick off those SCVs. He does manage to pick off the SCVs in the back, and that expansion is going to fall. Or excuse me, these bunkers are going to fall. And look how fast the Marines die when the bunkers finally go down.
Yeah, Colossus just ripping through those Marines. There it goes, one shot and they are all dead. But only a handful of Marines right now. Tanks are out on the way. One tank on the field with more in production right now.
Wow, that is a very, very late tank. iNcontrol very smartly retaking his expansion, very smartly chrono boosting that extended thermal lance, that +3 range. Does look like iNcontrol is mounting a big counteroffensive, and weirdly enough, LzGaMER is somehow underprepared for this. He just doesn't have any tanks.
Yeah, nice observer there from iNcontrol. He knows exactly what his opponent is up to and knows that this is going to be the best time for him to attack because there are no Vikings out, and those Colossus are just going to rip through those Marines.
That's the worst tank placement. The tank is so vulnerable. Oh my god, LzGaMER just sieged up haphazardly. 2 more tanks are out. He needs to do good damage to that. Look, target firing the tank. Tank's going to fall down. The Marines don't have any upgrades. They're getting roasted. The two tanks just march to the front, and iNcontrol with a huge counter push is doing so much damage. The tank C just does one shot on the Colossus, but this is huge damage going down at the front of LzGaMeR.
Yeah, SCVs were pulled from that natural expansion, and LzGaMeR has no answer to all these Colossus. He doesn't have any tech labs to go ahead and start producing Marauders, and only 1 or 2 tanks are about to finish right now. This is a great counterattack from iNcontrol. This is pretty much the importance of scouting. You know the exact best opportune time to go ahead and counterattack your opponent because of that observer.
Oh my
GG.
God, in a good game. You just heard me moaning in deep agony there because LzGaMeR had a huge advantage.